think it's about to come out, so my stomach is rumbling.
No, did you have some cream and brown poo come out your britches?
Oh,
shit. You ready?
Yeah.
Shit.
Don't you just go already?
Welcome to the AGS podcast. I'm your host, Cody. Welcome. God damn it. Welcome to the AGS podcast. I'm your host, Cody, joined by my other wonderful co-host, Mr. Blake Sullivan. What's going on, Blake?
Howdy. I'm doing pretty good. Welcome to the Average Gamer Show. Glad to be back.
Yes, this is a bit of a reunion for us, right?
Yes, sir. I believe it is.
Give you guys a little back history about the Average Gamer Show or the AGS podcast. This is a podcast that Blake and I ran from 2010 till 2000
early 12,
something like that. Yeah, we ran for a couple years. Had some good episodes, I should say. Went through a whole fucking assortment of guests and co-hosts.
Hashtag debacle.
Hashtag debacle. That's right.
Yes.
So we had a little bit of internet drama that caused us to close the podcast down, but that's in the past now. So we're back and hopefully better than ever, and we can talk to you guys about some video games and some other nerdy and geeky shit just to have some fun. And yeah, that's about it. Again, my name's Cody. I've been on YouTube for quite a while now. I've been kind of switching over to the live streaming part of the interwebs at the moment. Blake, you want to talk about yourself for a little bit?
Sure, of course. When do I not like talking about myself?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I've been on YouTube since 2009, I think. Maybe 8, somewhere around there. I haven't really done anything at all this year with YouTube, due to just not having a lot of time, whether it's me with doctor's appointments or whatever, but I'm hoping to get back into it now that we are doing this and all. Hopefully get my drive back into doing it. I am a game collector by nature. That's what I am. I also like to play them. Really used to be a single player guy, but over the past 3 to 4 years, I've really gotten into the multiplayer scene. And just about everything I play now is a multiplayer game. Besides, some JRPGs here and there when I can squeeze them in. But I love video games. They're my passion. I probably own, at a rough count, over 2,000 hard physical copies. Complete opposite of Cody, who's Mr. Digital Age is the future.
Yeah.
But, we can save that for other topics. But I also collect various things. I'm a big Blu-ray guy, big anime guy. Love, Japanese stuff. I'm really into that. But, yeah, that's me. Super geeky, super nerdy. That's me. That's who I am. And, yeah, that's about me. So.
Yeah, baby.
You, sir? You may. Well, you already talked about yourself, didn't you, with the live streaming deal?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been on YouTube for about the same amount of time. I started up in 2008. I got pretty serious in there for a while, and then it just, with all the drama and all the bullshit, and it was too much work. I much prefer the live interaction with people via streaming through services like Twitch TV, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But
yes.
Just so you guys know, the layout of this podcast is going to work something like that. We're basically going to have an intro every time. That's just going to be like, hey, how you doing, and all that good shit. And then we're going to move into basically what we've been playing here recently with the video games, and then we'll go into our main discussions/topics for the nightly episode. So we'll go ahead and start off with what we've been playing, and Blake, I'll let you take this one.
All right. As most of you know that are probably listening to this podcast, especially here for our first couple until we hopefully get the word out about it, you're probably a member of the Social Nerdgasm group on Facebook and or, you're a social nerdgasm guy on Twitter. And a couple of us on there have taken it upon ourselves to make a Call of Duty clan and make great strides in the clan wars that have been going on this summer. Really throughout the year, but we got into it a little late. But yeah, we've been having a hell of a fun time playing Call of Duty Ghost on the Xbox 360. I think we got third in our first clan war and second in our next one.
Yep.
So hopefully, that first place is around the corner here, maybe starting in August. And we've had just a lot of fun screwing around on there, yelling at each other, yelling at other people.
We don't yell at people. Who the hell are you talking to?
Mainly yelling at other people. Going Bob Saget, god damn it, top of the tower. Oh, jeez.
Quote
top
of
the
year,
temple.
Quote of the year, top of the tower. Hey, guys, he's on top of the tower.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want you guys to know, he's on top of the tower.
Top of the tower, guys, top of the tower.
Oh.
But,
you know what? All the times that I miss streaming, it's always like it's that moment when you're like, damn, I wish I had a camera or something like that. I wish I was streaming.
Oh yeah, dude, Cody, every time we get on there and you're not streaming, something marvelous happens.
Top of the tower.
It's something marvelous that is just, I don't know, it's euphoric. I don't know, just happiness. Other than that, I have been trying to play Sword Art Online on the Vita. Haven't really got far because for some reason I don't know what to do because I don't like reading through all the sub menus. I like just getting into the action, and I get my ass kicked.
Wait. So I knew this was an anime. So they actually brought a game out for it?
Yes, for the PlayStation Vita. It should be going on sale now, I would say, or at the end of the month, early August, digital download only. However, if you're a collector, like myself, that wants a physical copy, you can order the Taiwanese version, which is the same thing, but you get a cartridge.
Okay.
So,
did you get that from Play Asia?
Yeah, I got it from Play Asia. They were sold out of it for a while, and it really pissed me off because I ordered it, and then it back ordered me. And then the next day I go on, it says the page is back ordered, and I ordered it, and there was no back order, and so I had to wait 2 or 3 extra weeks. Haven't really got to play it, though, because really I've been getting home, getting on my PS3 or 360, and then hitting the sack at night. Haven't really taken it to work or anything just because we've been kind of busy there. But hopefully to delve more into it, I just finally got past the part that was kicking my ass because I decided to read. Cody, it is amazing when you sit down and play a video game and you read what it tells you to do, right down to the period. And you're like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I finally got past that part. The cool thing about it is it doesn't actually take place in the anime. It does, but the story is different. It's a coinciding story to go along with the anime.
But let me interject here with a quick question. Just so I'm clear on this, Sword Art Online, the anime, is actually an anime about people playing a video game.
Yes, I'll give you a brief synopsis.
So you're playing a video game about people playing a video game.
It's kind of like Dot Hack Sign on the PS2, if you remember that. One of the best JRPG games that came out. They had 7 games in America on PlayStation 2. They actually had 8 or 9 total come out in Japan. But yeah, it's basically you're playing an MMO, but by yourself. You're it's a JRPG, and you're playing the character that is playing the MMO. A little synopsis on Sword Art Online.
A subscription fee?
Thank God, no. Because with this anime, the subscription fee is your life.
Oh,
pretty
shit.
much. If you, what happened was the first 10,000 people that got into Sword Art Online got trapped in the game by the creator. And if you die in the game...
No, that's got gamer written all over it.
You got killed in real life. So, with this game, you're playing inside of that world. However, you can die in this game. You just go back to the beginning of whatever you were doing, the beginning quest. So they do put some video game elements in here. You're not like, you died. That's it. Sorry. You got to go back to square one.
Tough luck.
But apparently, from what I've read about the game, they put a dating simulator in it. Since the main character in the anime has like 3 girls falling for him, but he only falls for the one. But I guess in this game, you can make him fall for the other ones. I don't understand. That's not a big appeal to me. I just want to know more about the story and the world. And it looks really, really good on the Vita. It's a very, very well-made game.
Let me ask you, can you shoot people in the face?
No, because this is sword art online. No guns, sir. No magic. No nothing. Just swords only.
You just lost my interest.
However, if you stay tuned, Cody, stay tuned long enough, my friend, because Sword Art Online 2, they have a 2, takes place in the virtual MMO Gun Gale Online, where it's nothing but what? Guns. So, stay tuned on that one, buddy, and maybe they'll make a game about that one. But other than that, I've been playing PlayStation Home, which is the free Sims-like game.
Well, you've been doing what? You've been doing what?
Playing that PlayStation Home. It's like crack cocaine.
Can you use the word play in that?
Yes. Well, you play the Sims. Why can't you play PlayStation Home?
Okay, I'll drop it.
I'm going. Played some GTA 5 on there, online with a couple friends. Tekken Revolution, great free-to-play game. If you don't have a lot of money, looking to get into the fighting world, definitely check out. That's good. Check out Tekken Revolution. Really, really solid fighter. That's free to play, but you can, buy stuff to make it better. For example, characters, costumes. You can buy tokens so that you can actually play longer instead of waiting in between sessions and whatnot. So that's been about it, Cody. I have some backlog games I need to play, and I think I'm 2 months behind now.
I think I'm 3 months behind. So don't feel bad. And it's my own backlog challenge.
I know, right? Well, yeah, it's like we were kind of the ones that came up with the damn idea. Just sadness, but so I know you've been playing Call of Duties. What else have you been playing?
Yeah, so Call of Duty, obviously with the clan wars and stuff like that. That's been kind of my main go-to game over the last couple of months. I unfortunately own that game on a multitude of consoles.
Everything that's come out on?
Everything but the Wii U. I don't have the Wii U version. I don't know why I don't have that version.
I know, you might as well go buy it, dude. It's probably like $20 on Amazon.
I really enjoyed Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, but needless to say, I'd probably never play it, obviously, because I've delved into the DLC with the character packs and personalization packs with the Xbox and the PlayStation 4. That's what I really liked about this game, is that it helped me out, was the fact that I could buy the Xbox 360 and the PS3 version with the with the season pass, and it all transferred over to the Xbox One and PS4. So I get all the content on both of them, and I only had to pay for it once. So that was a huge plus for me. Now, what I wish they would do is, like, you've done it a couple times, and you've seen me do it. I've been buying some of the personalization packs and customization packs.
I got that Snoop Dogg.
Unfortunately, those don't transfer, so I've been buying them on Xbox 360, and then every once in a while, I'll buy a random one on the Xbox One, because eventually I'll switch all my Call of Duty playing over to the Xbox One here in the near future, probably with Advanced Warfighter And then as soon as I get a working SCUF controller in the mail, fuckers.
Get out of here, dude. You know I'm getting a PS4. We're going to be playing it on the goddamn PS4.
Nah, bro. I'll be done it on the Xbox One, man. I got that SCUF controller. MLG, brother.
You ain't
MLG,
gonna be
bro.
leaving me hanging when I'm like, Cody,
come on, man.
Play on PS4 with me?
Dude, MLG, they're all about the Expo this year. Yeah.
Sugar Microsoft's always been up MLG's ass.
You know, well, they actually switched over to the PS3 for a bit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that, dude. I got on the... You know, I'm pretty decent at 360 Ghost. I got on the PS3 Ghost, and I got, like... They pulled my pants down, man.
Did they lube it up?
No. It was dry.
Rough.
It was not good, dude. I think my KD on the PS3 version is like a .28.
A little chapping action going back there.
Yeah, I haven't touched it in a while because of that.
Woo!
It's bad, man. It's bad.
That is bad. I was actually pretty good at the PS3 version because I started playing on that. Then I switched to the Xbox. And, I'm kind of usually in the same thing that you are. If I play on Xbox and switch to the PS3, I'm terrible. But if I start on the PS3, I'm pretty decent at it. And then I transfer over back to the Xbox controller pretty well. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
I do have that. However, I was playing it on our inside PlayStation 3 and on our 60-inch TV, and I don't really want to have a cord going across the floor. Okay. So I was just using my regular PS3 controller. Probably would have been better because I'm really good at Black Ops 2 because I have that Power A Fusion tournament controller.
No, yeah.
That's a Xbox layout. Oh yeah, Black Ops 2, I'm better on that than I am on Ghost on 360. Yeah. I think it's the controller.
No, see, I'm better at Black Ops 2, period, than I am at Ghost.
Yeah.
But I actually prefer the Treyarch games. But we can have a full episode on that. We'll talk about that in the future.
It's still about Call of Duty 4, man.
Yeah, I got that on Xbox.
Love this Call of Duty 4.
We need to play some of that shit sometime. Anyhow, moving on from that, the only other game that I've really dabbled in is Wolfenstein New Order, and that's because that's part of the Social Nerdgasm Backlog Challenge. That is my July game to beat. I'm actually on the very last level, having a little bit of a difficulty with it. I don't know if I just can't keep my focus or whatever, but I keep making the same mistakes, and it's really pissing me off.
That's not smart, man.
No, it's pissing me off. I think I'm going to get into the pissed off mode where I just switch to easy and just blast my way through it by the end of the night because I'm on that last fucking level and I just want to be done with the game. It's not a bad game. It's actually a very enjoyable game. Probably one of the best that I've played this year. But you know when you here's what pisses me off. Like on this last level, like you can waste a half an hour on it, not get to a fucking checkpoint, and then bam, you're fucking dead and you start all over. That's what pisses me off about this last level, is that I try to be smart about it. I kind of sneak around, take my time with it, and then some jackass comes up behind me and fucking machetes my ass, and bam, start all over again.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's what's really sucking about that.
Though.
So I want to be done with it, and hopefully tonight I can be done with it. That way I can move on and start up Watch Dogs, which was my backlog challenge for June. And Watch Dogs is still sitting on my shelf in the wrapper.
I think I still got.
That's how much I delved into that game last month.
Huh. No, I thought you got Call of Duty Ghost for this month.
No.
That was me.
Nope, I got Wolfenstein this month.
You haven't played a Call of Duty single player campaign since like 4.
Actually, Ghost.
No, World at War.
Ghost is actually the only single-player game campaign that I haven't played. That's actually usually the first thing I do when I pick up Call of Duty. Is I'll set aside like 8 hours to go through play the campaign.
Nope.
And then I hop into multiplayer. Dude, cat, what the fuck are you doing? My cat's going ape shit over here.
I hear him.
But next we'll move into some discussion, okay?
Okay, alright, I'm ready.
First up for the night.
What will we be talking about?
First up for the night, most of you guys have heard this out there in the World Wide Web. It's that The Last of Us movie has been announced via Comic-Con. through Sam Raimi and Neil Druckmann, which is really cool. I like that dude's last name, by the way, Druckmann.
Druckmann, yes. It's Druckmann.
Yeah, I know. But I'm actually pretty excited for this because Neil Druckmann, he's actually the writer for the movie. He's going to write the full script. If you guys don't know who that is, he wrote the Last of Us video game. So I think that's kind of cool that they're transitioning him over to the movie script and not just going to have some, random bullshit in there. It's actually the guy who, had part of the video game itself.
Well, they do almost every video game movie.
I don't know. Do they do that?
They usually throw it away to some big, tiny, think he's director.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't come out very well.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to contradict me there for a second.
No. I
was going to cock slap you a little bit.
Okay.
And Sam Raimi, I'm a personal fan of Sam Raimi. Going back to the old days with the Evil Dead, I was real fond of the 30 Days a Night movie. I love that movie. But he's had some clunkers here and there. But I've got faith in him. Man. He's kind of got that real tense horror type deal going. I think 30 Days a Night, he just did a fantastic job with that.
Very true.
If he can have that type of atmosphere with The Last of Us, man, that's going to be good. It's going to be good. So what I've posted, and I know, Blake, you mentioned that you have not played this game, but surely you've probably seen the characters, right?
Bro, I got the collector's edition.
Okay, you got the collector's edition. I don't know what I don't know what that means, but you got it. So
I got the 18-inch statue of Joel and Ellie.
Okay, you got the 18-inch statue. So what I'm proposing with this question is, who do you think, as a Hollywood actor, would play these characters the best? Going off looks and actual acting. God damn it, Cat, get out of my way.
Who plays Rick in Walking Dead? That should be Joel.
No, hell no. That dude's too skinny. Joel's just kind of a...
Is he kind of a big fella?
He's kind of a big fella. I mean, he's not huge, This is like a post-apocalyptic clicker zombie things coming to people, so they don't really have all the food and shit.
Let's do what we did to the Green Hornet. Seth Rogen.
Fuck no. So here's my opinion on Joel. I've got two people that I think could play it well. And actually, a lot of people have agreed on the first one, which is Josh Brolin.
Yes, I can see that.
He's kind of got that gritty look to him, I think he could probably do it well. Next is Hugh Jackman, and at first I didn't really think Hugh Jackman could play the part as far as looks go. But then I recall a movie that came out, it was like a year or 2 years ago, called Prisoners. Actually, it may have just been last year. But Prisoners, if you look up images of that, like if you just search Hugh Jackman Prisoners on Google or whatever, Google Images, I think he could play the part really well. He has the look of Joel, just gray his hair out a little bit, make him, nice and gritty. And I think he'd be able to do a really good job with that.
Yeah.
Plus, he's one hell of an actor.
Yeah, I like Hugh Jackman. I mean, I like even in Real Steel, where he kind of had the really short hair and all. Yeah, he could definitely pull off the Joel look.
Yep. Next one is, of course, Ellie. Now, for me, I'll go ahead and on this one. I don't think there's really, I don't think there's any competition here. I think it's got to be Ellen Page. I know that she wasn't specifically designed after her, and I don't know if Ellen Page would actually be able to do anything with this role because of Beyond Two Souls. I don't know if there was some kind of contractual agreement or anything like that where she may not even be able to do anything like that, but I think she would be the perfect role, both acting and looks.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else besides maybe the person that does the Hunger Games girl. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of young brunettes.
I tell you what. No, I think of what the hell was her name? What's the girl from Kick-Ass?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the one that wore the wig. The purple wig.
What the hell was her name? I can't believe I'm losing this right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyhow, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Or, I don't know. Emma Watson too old now?
Yeah, probably. Chloe Grace. That's her name.
Okay, yeah.
The chick from Kick-Ass. I think she would probably do a good job. Emma Watson, I think she'd be a better choice than Jennifer Lawrence. I think Jennifer Lawrence is...
That's her name, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I think she's probably a little too old now.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just something I could think of. That's about it.
Okay, next up is Tess, which I don't know if you probably... since you
I don't know any of the next characters.
You have no idea who Tess is. I think Lena Headey from Game of Thrones and 300, I think she would be able to play that role. She's kind of this... in the game itself, she's this real strong... female leader type. She's kind of a badass, takes no shit from nobody.
Angelina Jolie.
Let's face it, she's a bitch. No, Lena Headey, dude, perfect. I think. Sure, Angelina might work for her too, but I think Lena would do a good job there, just because she plays that bitch that nobody likes so well. She does. Let's face it, Game of Thrones. She's like the role model for bitchdom.
It's like, yeah. Ain't nobody can bitch like me.
Next up is Marlene. Again, you're not going to have a clue. I'm going to say Zoe Saldana, most recently known for obviously the Star Trek movies, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Next up, David, who is kind of the bad guy in the game. At the end of the game, he's kind of this freaky, weird dude, kind of real nice to you, and kind of like who's the fucker from Walking Dead? What do they call him?
Oh, the governor.
The governor. He's kind of like that governor role.
Oh, that's cool. I like that guy.
I wouldn't say that guy, but there's a guy named John Hawkes. If you look up Google Images, they've got some guys out there who've put like images of the actors next to the guys in the game, and he could pull it off so well. Next up is Tommy, which is Joel's brother, and I've actually heard a lot of people say they thought they modeled him off this guy, but I would say Josh Holloway from Lost.
Who does he play on Lost?
He's the kind of the Billy Badass cowboy with the long blonde hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the people's names on Lost, really. But,
okay, gotcha.
But, I mean, I've watched Lost before, so.
Gotcha. I think those would be, real good people to play the actual roles of the characters. I think they've got a lot of talent as far as acting goes, and I think all those people can really pull off the look. You people listening out there, let us know who you think would be a good fit for the game. Game adaptation, I should say, because the fucking game's already out. Whatever. You know what I mean. But that's the last of this movie. I'm pretty excited for it. I know you haven't played the game yet. You need to get on that because that game is so good.
I know, I've heard good things.
My remastered edition is actually already shipped. We'll talk about that later.
Did you trade in your PS3 version?
No.
You know, if you would have taken the GameStop, they'd give you half off the remaster.
It doesn't matter, man. I got rid of that shit a long time ago because if I recall, Target gave me like $45 for it.
Oh, that's even better.
So, yeah. All right.
Never mind.
Going up next on the discussion, okay, we're going to bring up the infamous 2011 hack for Sony and their brand new $15 million settlement for the 2011 hack.
Yeah, I was reading about that. That sounds very enticing. I'd like free stuff. But the bad thing is, I already got this stuff.
Yeah, here's the thing.
It's the same stuff they gave away free last time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't know about Dead Nation, but I'm pretty sure they gave away Infamous, Little Big Planet.
Wait, so have they already came out with a list for this? Because I have not seen the list then.
What do you mean?
How do you know what games they're going to give you?
Because I read it online.
That's what I'm saying. Did they already come out with a list?
I don't know. I read it on something from IGN.
Oh, my God.
A couple of days ago.
Well, anyhow, just to give you guys a little refresher, back in 2011, what happened was that the Sony PSN internet structure basically got hacked, and it was down for, a month?
Yeah, it was, yeah. So it was like right when I was getting into the PS3 too. It pissed me off.
Well, if I recall right, and somebody please correct me, But this was either right at the release or launch of SOCOM 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is, it's an online-only game. So, people were excited about this because SOCOM's always been a, kind of a staple in the online Sony structured games. And this releases and bam, gets hacked. And people went out and spent, $60 on this brand new game that's online only. And at the time, SOCOM had a real big following to it. So it pissed a lot of people off. But not only that, the biggest thing was that a lot of people's credit cards got hacked. My credit card was on there. I didn't have any fraudulent charges or anything like that.
Neither did I.
I don't even know if many people had fraudulent charges. I think it was just the fact that it could have happened that really pissed people off.
Kind of like Target.
Yeah. So anyhow, they came out with a welcome back package, which basically, just to refresh your memory, for the PlayStation 3 owners, you were able to select 2 games from a list of games, which included Dead Nation, the first Infamous, the first Little Big Planet, Stardust HD, and then Wipeout HD with the DLC. And the PS.
Oh, just to hold up real quick. I read this wrong. I thought the list that you posted was the new list.
Oh, you dumb nuts. You dumb nuts. Anyhow, the PSP owners, this is going all the way back to when PSP was still active. Same thing, 2 titles. You got Little Big Planet, Mod Nation Racers, Pursuit Force, and Killzone Liberation. Now, I thought this was a good gesture on Sony's part. Obviously, enough people didn't think it was a good enough gesture, and they still went to court with Sony. And it took 3 years now, but we have a settlement, $15 million. They have decided to give us free things in place of that. Here's what I don't understand. What I'm reading here is, if you did not participate in the original Welcome Back program, you are able to get into this new, basically, Welcome Back program. So I guess since you and I partook in it before, I don't know if you and I are actually eligible for this or not.
Well, I don't know if I did it with my account that I have now, or if, because I made my Blake's Game Room account.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Was that account created when that happened?
See,
it's only good for accounts that obviously went through the downage.
Well, yeah, but see, that's what I can't remember. I don't remember if I was still on my old Celtic account or if I was on my Blake's Game Room account.
Gotcha.
So,
anyhow,
I actually might make out like a bandit in this situation.
Anyhow, well, it's really not that big of a deal, in my opinion. There's going to be 14 PlayStation 3 or PSP games offered, and you get to pick one.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't get a shit ton. You get to pick one of the 14 offered between the PS3 and the PSP. Plus, you get 3 free PS3 themes, or a 3-month subscription to PlayStation Plus. Either or. Yeah. But if you did have any fraudulent charges or identity theft, you're actually able to claim up to $2,500 per claim. If you were part of Sony's old Curiosity program, their service, if it was kind of like their online digital magazine type shit, if you guys remember that at all, they're going to give you a month free of Music Unlimited. And if you were an MMO gamer back then, with Lost Time, they'll give you $4.50 credits on your SOE account. So, yeah, it's not the biggest thing in the world. A lot of people are being like, "Oh yeah, free games." I mean, you get 1 free old game and 3 free themes. So really not that big of a deal.
It ain't too bad. Hey, it's free, man. Take.
Oh
but
yeah,
knowing
definitely not
Sony though. It's probably going to be the same shit.
Yeah, but you got more options, though. I mean, you got 14 options.
Yeah.
It's probably all shit that's already on PlayStation Plus.
It's probably Little Big Planet 2 now.
It's probably all shit that's on PlayStation Plus already.
Yeah.
So they're basically like, hey, we'll give you 3 months of PlayStation Plus, and you can download all this shit. That's what I would do.
That's what I'd be all about it.
That's what I would do. So, this is a little bit of an old subject. It's kind of a sore, touchy subject for most. Not really for me. I didn't think it was a big deal.
I didn't really
how do you feel about it, Blake? Do you think Sony did the right thing Do you think people should have actually sued Sony to get to this point? I mean,
well, it depends.
This is years out now. This was back in 2011, so we're in 2014 now.
I know there was some people that did get their credit cards and all hacked, and like fraudulent charges were made. Yeah. I understand if those people want to go after it, but I don't think Sony should be liable to give anybody anything that didn't happen to them. Like you and me, I think we really shouldn't get anything. But I'll take it. You know what I mean?
No, even looking at it the other way, this is what I hate about corporate America, is the fact that more than likely those people who did, get their identity stolen or may even had fraudulent charges, Sony probably already took care of that.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was already taken care of. So these people are just going back to be like, you know what, fuck you, Sony. I want more.
Yes, it's mainly lawyers.
I think it's BS.
I think it's lawyers, personally.
Yeah.
I think a guy said, hey, you can continue to push this if you want.
Okay.
Because, look, if they're going to give $15 million away, think of what the lawyer fee, and they had to pay the court costs and all on top of this.
Yeah.
Think of what the lawyer could have charged. I mean, it's easy money, I guess is what I should say.
Yeah.
Go after a big company, get enough idiots to sign up for it, they're going to give something away. It happens a lot.
And I think it just got to the point where Sony was probably tired of it. Sony probably has the backing and the lawyers that they could have fought it off. But going, 2 or 3 years later, I think they were probably just like, you know what, fuck it, let's just settle.
You know what, I'm done. I'm tired of this.
When I first heard about it, the $15 million, I was like, oh, fuck. That's not good. The PlayStation 4 is doing really well right now, but when you take $15 million out of somebody's pocket, that's not good.
Yeah.
Luckily, they're going to be doing it in forms of digital content that they essentially have no more money into. They're not really losing $15 million off their bottom line.
No, unless you get $2,500 per claim, and you're an asshole, and you got a bunch of claims, then you might hurt them. But other than that, no, it's all free digital stuff. To me, the digital stuff shouldn't matter to them anyway, because one, they have nothing in it but the server cost, which is probably nothing because they probably built they built the servers, so they're probably not paying anybody to run those servers. So, yeah.
Moving on, unless you have something else to add to that.
No, I just want my free game already.
I'm actually going to let you take lead on the next one, and we're going to be talking about Marvel Now. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not really excited about this.
Now, is that what they're actually? Are they calling it Marvel Now? Because I'll be honest with you, I grew up with comics. I love comics, but in the last couple of years, I've kind of I haven't fallen out. I still have a love for comics, but I haven't really gotten into the newer comics. And when DC came out with the new 52, I was confused as fuck. What's 52 and what's new about it?
Yeah.
And now they're calling this Marvel Now. That sounds like some kind of like Sunday morning kids cartoon bullshit.
Right?
I mean, really? I mean, come on now. Nerd.
Featuring the Fantastic Four and the Avengers.
So,
but no,
go ahead and tell us what's going on. What's happening with Marvel Now?
Basically, what I'm seeing about it is that they're taking two big issues in the world, really, that have been around for God knows what, 100 years. Women's rights and black rights. All right, they're stepping those mainstead to probably the two most popular comic franchises they own. At least 2 out of the 5. Captain America's now becoming black.
He's a brother.
and Thor's going to be a chick.
Now, let's put this in perspective, though. One, this is going to add some diversity. Disney can come out, since Disney owns Marvel.
That's
Disney
what I'm
can
saying.
come out. Man, let's add a female Thor to the mix, and let's get some more Infinity figures out there. Cha-ching!
Yeah.
But let's put it this way too. Think of Disney World. Think of the theme parks. Thor is now a female. Marvel's owned by Disney. Thor is now a Disney princess.
Yes, I saw that tweet. I saw it. I saw the picture. I don't know if the weird people on the internet are going to make up weird, sexy images of her, they've done to every other Disney princess.
There's all sorts of wrong about that, man. Thor does not need to be a fucking female. Why not just make her like Thoretta? Make her like a fucking sister or something. Come on, man.
Yeah, make it like a illegitimate sister came out of nowhere.
A bastard child.
Yeah, to come to take the throne.
Well, it came out of somebody's vagina, I'm just saying.
Odin, did you stick it in there? But no. So anyway, with Captain America, who I know you are, and you know I am, it's probably both of ours favorite superhero.
Okay, you got a brother now.
Now he's the Falcon.
Yeah, buddy.
What do you feel about that? I mean,
well, again,
personally, as a kid growing up,
this is my problem though. Obviously, we had the big series, you know, the death of Captain America. That happened. That was a massive and very important series to the Marvel Universe. So it makes sense. Because what they're doing, New 52, what DC did, is they reinvented everything. And what I briefly read on Marvel Now was that they're not reinventing anything. They're just kind of moving on. It's really fucking confusing to me. Yeah. I don't understand Marvel Now because the last story arc that I read was basically Avengers versus X-Men or X-Men versus Avengers, whatever it was called. And Captain America was very much part of that.
The last thing I read was, I think, Winter Soldier from the Captain America deal. You know, when they were redoing all that. Yeah. And that was the last thing I really read.
You know, I still haven't seen Captain America 2 yet.
I haven't either. I feel really bad about myself now. But anyway, dude, I haven't seen, like, hardly any movie that's come out past year besides The Hobbit. However, I am buying tickets. Okay, this is off tangent. But I am buying tickets to go watch the Dragon Ball Z movie in the theaters next week.
You do what? Is it an anime?
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. You know, the one that came out in Japan last year?
Oh, yeah.
Between August 5th and 9th in select theaters around the country. So being that you live in the biggest city in Indiana, I'm sure it's going to be at a theater near you. They are going to be showing it at 7 o'clock. So I guess it's going to be in English. I hope it's going to be in English because I've already watched it on subtitles. But, yeah. So anyway, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods is going to be in theaters. Anime fans, go watch it. Gives you a chance to go to the American movie theater. Anyway.
America.
Yeah. So anyway, what they're doing is, you know, as a kid growing up, I bought a lot because they were cheaper. Instead of buying the new Captain America comics that were coming out, you know, like issue 435, and, you know, all the late 90s issues and stuff like that, and, you know, the 90s issues that were still, you know, worth a little bit more because they were newer. Man, my comic shops didn't really care about the old ones, man. I was going back getting the ones from the 60s and the 70s, and, you know, to me, when I was reading them, Captain Falcon, you know, Bucky wasn't around, but there was no Bucky. You know, it was all about the Falcon, and, you know, he was teaming up with, like, you know, the Fantastic Four, the Human Torch, or, you know, guys like that. And it was great. And, you know, now the Falcon becoming Captain America, I don't know. It just hits really different for me. I just can't imagine. I mean, it's Captain America being the Falcon. You know, it's just weird to me.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. So if Cap is dead, then you still got the Winter Soldier, you still got Bucky or whatever.
Exactly.
So who else is going to fill in that spot? Be the Falcon.
But why wouldn't Bucky go back and take up the mantle like he did before?
Because he's the motherfucking Winter Soldier.
But still, dude, wouldn't you rather be Captain Frickin' America?
He can't be Captain America because he's got the emo shit going on. He did the little bad guy thing. He can't come back and redeem himself. That's not how America rolls. We got fucking Obama in office, so we're gonna have a brother.
I knew that was coming. God damn it!
Just saying, man.
I guess that means Hillary Clinton's gonna get elected because Thor's now a chick.
Pretty sure Hillary Clinton. I'm pretty sure she's got some balls dangling down there.
Okay.
Anyway, just saying.
What's that South Park commercial?
Okay.
South Park, the nuke, the snook or something. Anyway, so on.
I have no idea what you're fucking talking about.
Oh well, it was like tree fitting. So anyway, besides those two big plot movers, in the storylines, so Captain America's black now. He's the Falcon, so it means the Falcon is no more. You just got Captain America. Thor is going to be a woman now. They don't really know what to do with Thor. It's still to be determined. Like, what are they going to call him? Says he might be called Odinson. Maybe Odinson the Unworthy.
Wait, stop there.
Huh.
So Thor is still going to be fucking in it?
Yeah.
Okay, this Marvel now, you just got all sorts of stupid.
Well, see, apparently this new Thor, okay, here's what it says. It says this new Thor will be as powerful and strong and noble as anyone who's held that name, but she'll definitely have a slightly different point of view. Yet making the God of Thunder a woman is going to raise some eyebrows and bring up some questions.
Thor is not a title. Thor is his goddamn name. Odinson's the title. Odin is his name. Loki is his name. Those aren't titles.
He's going through the downward spiral. Initially, he had to dig deep down and look into himself and figure out where his deficiencies are and put them right.
Yes, his deficiencies were he didn't have a vagina and a set of boobs.
That mystery of who the new Thor really is and why she's worthy of Mjolnir, I don't know how you pronounce that, runs through the first year of issues. But staying in the series is the artist formerly known as Thor. So yeah, Thor's still going to be in it, and now he's going to be called something different. And he's not going to have a hammer, I'm guessing. They're probably just going to give him like a stick, maybe a couple rocks.
I read one where Thor had fucking swords.
Okay. All right, so he's going to get a sword now.
So just rumors, who knows?
Yeah. Next up is the Hulk. I don't really give a shit about the Hulk. Never been a Hulk fan.
No, see, I've always been a Hulk fan.
But he's now bald and super smart. So
wait, it's funny though because you and I were talking briefly before the podcast started. Is that at one story arc in time, Bruce Banner had actually gained control over the Hulk in Hulk format. So he was literally the Hulk. He can be the Hulk at all times, but with the mentality of Banner. Now, from what we read with this one, I guess Banner got shot in the head, and little gay boy Tony Stark came in, did some kind of ultra gamma radiation bullshit chip in him, and I guess it turned him into the Hulk, but with Banner's brain.
He kind of looks like the Thing, but green.
And he went bald.
He kind of looks what I'm saying. He looks like the Thing, but he's green.
Yeah. And then we have Iron Man. So basically,
which turned into Pretty Man.
Iron Man, the new Iron Man is basically a reincarnation of Steve Jobs. I mean, that's what he is. I mean, read it. I mean, that's the.
All right, here we go.
Just saying, okay.
Here's Iron Man for y'all. Those who routinely root for the bad guy will probably dig Tony Stark's state of mind in superior. I did air quotations there. Iron Man. Launching in November and featuring some writers. The billionaire playboy now calls San Francisco his home, which is weird, which
Okay.
Little gay. And he's put extremists into the hands of everybody through their mobile devices. It's tech heaven for Stark, yet it rubs some of his old pals, such as the Daredevil, the wrong way, who can't use technology because he's blind. He's smart enough to know how to manipulate them in the beginning, but is going outside the comfort zone. You're going to see people who were close allies to him rethink that. While not evil, Stark displays a more self-obsessed and superficial side that hasn't been seen since his life-changing moment that caused him to create Iron Man in the first place. He's a guy who wants to keep climbing the ladder, and he's a profiteer. He wants money and power and all that. He looks really gay. His hair's all swept to the side.
And just to clarify, people, we're not talking about, like, the homosexual gay. Just, like...
No, just
gay
like...
in terms of he just looks gay.
Gay as he looks like an ass.
Yeah, he's all shiny.
He's all super shiny. Yeah, I'm definitely all better than y'all, because I'm super shiny.
He's got iPod dock sticking out of his chest nipples. I mean, it's just... I mean, he's gay. You know? I mean, what else we gonna say?
I mean... He's, if you watch Kill la Kill, he's like the guy on Nudist Beach with the shiny purple nipples. I mean, that's...
You know, they did such a good job of bringing Iron Man to the mainstream with the trilogy, and then they're going to go fuck him up like this.
They just took Robert Downey Jr. Now I know why Robert Downey Jr. is wanting to quit.
I mean, why are they doing this to Iron Man? Come on.
What? Come on, dude. I like Iron Man. He's like the only other guy I use on Marvel vs. Capcom. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. So that's the Marvel stuff. They haven't announced if any other new comics are getting, a reboot. Is there going to be any new X-Men reboots or any other Avenger characters?
I read one spiff that said Wolverine was going to come back and he was going to be a transgender.
The Sea Wolverine.
No, he was going to be like a Malaysian witch doctor Hindu guy that was going to be transgender. It was so fucked up.
I mean, what's next? Are you gonna freaking make Jean Grey come back as a dude or something? Rise from the ashes of the Phoenix? Ridiculous. All of a sudden, it's got a slong.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, so you got a green thing for the Hulk. You got shiny Mr. Fabulous, superior Iron Man. You got bitch Thor and brother Captain America.
Yeah. America. Fuck yeah.
So, yeah, that's the new Marvel stuff. Am I excited? Not really. I mean, the Thor one, I guess, is okay. At least you get to look at a chick wearing probably some skimpy clothing and some metal plates.
And, out of all of them, I think the Thor one is probably the one that I would be more interested in reading.
Yeah.
I think it's going to depend.
Just how it happens, man.
I think it's going to depend, too, for me, not only the writer, but the artist. I think with Thor, if they get a good artist in there, from what I've seen on Captain America and Hulk so far.
Oh, no, that's DC. Never mind. I was going to say, they are totally stealing Thor from that Hawk girl from DC. They would look identical, dude. Am I not wrong? Look at the picture on the link. Add some wings to her. Hawk girl. Telling you.
I'm looking her up.
It's Hawk girl, man.
Why the fuck is this on USA Today? She's got some big boobs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm interested.
They kind of went all out, and they put them there.
Yep. They're like, hello, metal breastplate. Let's give it something to actually... I don't think that's just, like the metal anymore. I think, that's actually shaped around them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was cast for them. It wasn't like a... Yeah.
I mean, just looking at this picture, Tony Stark pisses me off.
Oh, yeah, that one on USA Today.
Yeah, I mean, he looks so stupid.
Yeah, he does. He's like, haha, I'm better than you. He looks Asian kind of too, like a weird, evil Asian guy. But then he's got like his face looks Asian, and then he's got like the weird American hairstyle deal going on. I don't know.
Bro, there ain't nothing about that dude looks Asian.
I don't know. I guess it's the mustache. I don't know. To me, the mustache looks Asian.
All right. Okay, let's move on. Next, we're going to talk about some upcoming games that we're interested in. Blake, I know we hadn't talked about this before, but let's just talk about games coming out in the next month. So, the rest of this month in August.
We got Tales of Xillia 2, which I'm just excited for the Collector's Edition. I haven't even played one yet.
That's coming out on what, PS3?
PS3. It's $130.
Oh, jeez.
It's got a figure.
What the fuck's that figure going to do for you? For $130, that figure it's got to have some kind of position. And just, I don't know.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right.
That's a lot of money.
Well, and it's like, I already got a pack paid for. So. Well, if it's anything like the first one sold out, then eBay scalpers scalped it. So,
bitches.
Yeah, I hate eBay scalpers. That's for a different podcast. Really, that's the only thing I got going on. In August, September, I get slammed with JRPGs. Like right now,
we'll talk about that next week.
I know, but still, I'm just going to say right now, September, with the PS4, all the JRPG Collector's Editions, right now is $800.
Are you going to get a PS4?
Yeah, I'm getting the white one.
Is that when it comes out in September?
Yeah.
What game is that coming out for? Destiny. That's right.
Destiny. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Said it. Yeah. Destiny. Started a beta of that last night.
Yeah, I heard you didn't like it.
No, I liked it. I'd like to see how it plays on the Xbox One. And that's primarily just with the controller itself. Still more comfortable with the Xbox layout than I am with the Sony layout when it comes to first-person shooters.
True. Is that what it is, a first-person, or is it third-person?
No, it's first-person.
Oh, okay. I just haven't really seen it.
There might be an option for third-person as well.
I just haven't. I've tried to, you know how like you watch all the stuff and then you get the game and you're just kind of underwhelmed. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of been staying away from that stuff.
Gotcha.
I just want myself to be in the euphoric bliss of another Bungie title. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's only 3 games that I'm excited for next month, and it's kind of sad. They're all remastered editions of last generation games. Next week I'll be getting The Last of Us remastered, which I'm actually really looking forward to because I love the game. I'm looking forward to playing through it again with new trophies, new achievements. Hopefully there'll be a lot of people playing it online, which I never did play the online portion on the PS3, so it'll be kind of nice to get in that. I'll be streaming it and just to see what they were able to do with the upgrade. And then Diablo 3, Reapers of Souls, the Deluxe Uncharted Hell Divine Edition, whatever the fuck they call it. That'll be coming out August 19th. I'm really pumped up for that. Big Diablo fan. I don't know. I go up and down with Diablo and PC. I'm looking forward to trying this on the PS4 to see how it is and streaming it with people. Hopefully I'll have more people to play with. And then Metro Redux is coming out on the 26th of August. I actually own both of these games on PC, but for whatever reason I just can't get myself to install them and play them. So I've already got this one pre-ordered and paid for. This will be my I guess reason to actually play them. I don't know what the hell the deal is. I got so many games on PC. It's almost overwhelming. I don't even got so many of them. I don't even want to install them to play. Huh. First world problems, man.
PC Master Race problem. Mm-hmm. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm. That's it right there, baby. Okay, let's go ahead and move on.
I ain't got nothing else to talk about.
This will probably be our last discussion for the night, and it's actually a pretty big thing that just happened. Everybody knows Google, obviously, and everybody in the gaming world anymore knows Twitch.tv.
What are these things?
So it's not been confirmed by either company yet, but Google, it's not pure speculation. It's a pretty good resource. Google has agreed to buy Twitch.tv for $1 billion.
What was that again, sir?
$1 billion.
I hope you have your pinky at your mouth.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I wish I had this on video. That's
I know.
$1 billion. Anyhow.
You should have said 1 million first, and then when I should have said it, then you should have said it.
So this is a big thing for many reasons. Google is obviously, they're going to put YouTube in charge of running Twitch.
God damn, there goes Twitch.
Well, see, this is why we're going to have a discussion on this. Google purchased YouTube in 2006 for $1.65 billion. So they were able to get Twitch for cheaper than what they paid for YouTube, which is not a surprise. Even going back to 2006,
it's a smaller market.
YouTube was pretty active back then. It is a smaller market, but keep this in mind. Back in 2011, year to date, Twitch actually had roughly 3.2 million active monthly users. They now have over 50 million active monthly users. That's huge.
Well, a big reason when was the poll taken? Because I think a big reason to a big jump is the amount of PS4s, 3 and Xbox One sold too.
Yeah, but there's, and I'm pretty sure there hasn't been like 40 million PS4s.
Oh no! I'm just saying. I mean, that's probably a reason.
I know. We're talking 3 million to 50 million. Monthly users.
It's a big deal in 3 years, bro.
That's a huge thing, and they've got roughly 1 million, a little over 1 million members who broadcast on a monthly average basis.
I think League of Legends helped them out a lot.
Oh, for sure. League of Legends is definitely one of the biggest platforms on there. Even games like Call of Duty and all those really pushed a lot. But it's kind of interesting there because there's some competition now. MLG actually just created their own streaming service. So if you're a Call of Duty player, there's actually been some debacle with this between MLG and Twitch. If you play in the MLG circuit, they want you to stream on the MLG network. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
They're supporting these guys. They're paying them. They're offering them competitions where they can make tens of thousands of dollars. That's their livelihood. These guys like Optic Gaming, Envious Gaming, and all those guys, they go and they play in these huge tournaments for MLG. So They open up their own service for that. What's funny is most of those guys before that were also streamers on Twitch.tv on that platform with sub boxes. So Twitch was actually kind of a bitch in regards because they came back and said, well, if you are a streamer on our service with a sub box and you go start streaming on MLG, we're going to take your sub box away.
Now, what's a sub box?
The sub box, if you have enough viewers, you can have a sub box on your Twitch stream where people can hit subscribe and they pay you $5 monthly.
For every person?
Every person. Now, the person, they can cancel at any time. But a lot of these guys made some pretty decent revenue off this. If you've got 100,000 followers on your stream and say even 10% followed, that's 10,000 people at $5 monthly.
That's pretty big.
Shit adds up.
Yeah.
So Twitch was actually kind of really lame there. I see where they're coming from, but at the same time, why not give people the option of both? Because what these guys are essentially doing, they're going to MLG to stream the tournaments and the competitions. They still go back to Twitch to do their daily grind. You know, they're on Twitch with practicing with teammates and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what Twitch was really thinking they were going to get out of that, and it pissed a lot of people off. A lot of the professional MLG Call of Duty Ghost players was on YouTube. And they were bitching a fit about it, and that's what I find interesting about this whole thing because they don't really make a living off the Twitch subscription. I mean, they make pretty decent cash off of it, but where they mainly make their revenue is off their YouTube videos because they post how-tos, tricks, gameplay montages and stuff like that. So it's a good combination, you know. But that's what I find interesting is now that we're bringing Twitch and Google together and YouTube together, you know, what is Google going to do with the Twitch subscription? Are they going to change it all to, say, Google AdSense, just subscribe? Are people still going to have the option of paying $5 monthly? Because you don't have any of that with YouTube. It's all based off hits and ad revenue.
You might see a lot more ads on Twitch.
And you might, and what's funny too is they have quite a few ads now, but you actually have an option to pay for their Turbo membership, which is like a premium membership. If I recall, it's $8 to $10 a month, and that actually disables all ads.
Oh, cool.
So that's another thing. Are they going to keep stuff like that? There's a lot of shit going on that's just, it's up in the air right now. We have no sense. But it's going to be a lot of changes for broadcasters, especially for those broadcasters who get on there and they actually make a living off this.
Yeah, dude, I'd be kind of worried.
Yeah, it's kind of a, you know, I know Boogie, he made a video on it. I have not had a chance to watch it yet, but it's something that affects him. He's mainly on YouTube. That's where he makes his living. But he also has, you know, a Twitch. He streams quite frequently. Weekly,
oh, yeah.
And he's got a sub box, and he goes through all that. You know, it's going to be a lot of changes.
Well, he'll do live, you know, Magic the Gathering card stuff. He'll do he did like anything he does on his YouTube, he does on his Twitch. But he'll do it, you know, where everybody can see it live happening, and then usually he'll upload that video maybe sometimes to YouTube.
Well, yeah, because that's always been a platform or an option with Twitch is that you can actually archive your live streams on there and then push them to YouTube, so it'll auto upload them for you.
Yeah. So that could take a big hit to somebody like him that uses that feature a lot. So
yeah, I mean it's definitely going to be interesting because really, I mean, Twitch in the last couple years. I mean, it's become a very important platform for media consumers. It's partnered up with so many gaming journalism sites. It's partnered with GameSpot, Joystick, Destructoid. It even plays host to a lot of major events. It hosts Chicago and the New York Comic Con. It hosted the 2014 E3 this year.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it did some stuff on 2013's E3.
I mean, this year, if you wanted to get online to watch E3, 90% of the people probably went to the twitch.tv/E3.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's become real big. And just go a little history with it. That's actually how you and I first met. I know you said you didn't remember this, you didn't recall this, you thought we met through YouTube.
Yeah, I guess our first meeting.
This was before Twitch became a thing. This was back when it was Justin TV. That's how long ago this was.
Yeah.
So I remember.
Why was that called Justin TV again? The guy that make it was his name Justin.
Good question. Probably so. More than likely so.
Because I always thought it was weird. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go stream on Justin.tv. All right.
Well, what was funny though back then, Justin TV was a lot like the other streaming services out there, like Sony has. What's the one Sony has? It's not called Uplay. What the fuck is that?
Oh,
Ustream.
Ustream.
It was a lot like Ustream, where people would get on there and they basically it'd be more like an open FAQ. You know, people would just get on there and chat with one another. It wasn't dedicated to video games. And I actually remember the first time I saw you stream on Justin TV, and this is exactly how I did it too. You literally took your computer's webcam and you pointed it at your TV screen.
Yeah.
That's how we were streaming back in 2009, 2010.
Yep. I had my mini laptop.
Yep.
And I loaded that V on there. And, you know, I had to adjust the game volume on the TV so that it wasn't overpowering me. And I had to sit back from behind it so my voice wasn't overpowering it. You know, I had to get it all set up. I had to get some shoe boxes to set that thing up on. I mean, geez, dude, that was crazy.
Yep, I still remember that. Me and Bracy, our friend Bracy, Retro Snow, we were talking on Skype. We were talking about some shmups at the time because we were both real big into shmups. So we were talking about shmups, And then I can't recall how we came over to your stream. Either way, long story short.
Well, I think back then is when I talked to Bracy a lot too. Sorry, Bracy, if you're listening, I haven't talked to you in a while. I know you've been busy. I've been busy.
Yeah, Bracy's a new papa.
Yeah, congrats, man. Yeah,
so
beautiful baby.
Anyhow, I don't remember how we got over to the stream or not, but
I think I posted something on the YouTube gaming community page on Facebook, or I posted a YouTube video about it that I was going to be streaming in 10 minutes or something stupid like that.
Well, what I recall being funny is by the time we got over there, you were just finishing up playing Call of Duty, and you got tired of it, and somebody was heckling you in the chat, and Bracy kind of came in and started, he was heckling him back or whatever, and then you're like, fuck it, I'm done playing Call of Duty, let's do a room tour.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. It's out of here. Here's all my shit that's piled up everywhere because I just moved into the house not too long ago. And I'm like, there you go. You people happy now? Jesus Christ.
It was good, though. That was the first time we met, and, we just started chatting after that. And probably not too long, probably a couple months, I think we kind of hit it off in a non-gay fashion and started up the Average Gamer Show podcast.
Hashtag no.
It's all homo, baby.
It's promo, sir. It's promo.
So, Twitch and Justin TV, great platforms. They brought a lot of people together. They bring a lot of people together. I don't have the biggest following on there, but the people who, actually come in and watch me on a regular basis, I mean, they're awesome people.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really cool people. We have a lot of fun.
And usually I don't stream. I stream with you.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people we've met on there, dude, have been really, really great people. Always funny, great questions.
Yeah.
Very smart, intelligent people. And it's really neat. I mean, we have people from all over the world.
Yeah.
We had Germans on there one time. I mean, it's just like YouTube, really. I mean, you get so many people from everywhere. I mean, with the way the internet is today, the world isn't so big.
Yeah.
The Earth isn't so big anymore. I mean, I can communicate with somebody in Japan to, Sweden in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. So it's definitely very neat. And it's a great service. I hope Google doesn't ruin it.
I'll be honest with you. I hope Google... here's what I'd like to see Google do. I think Google needs to give Twitch servers. They need to finance them on the back end. Give them technical support. But other than that, let Twitch run their business as they have been.
Yeah.
The only faults I've ever had with Twitch is that sometimes on the technical side, it doesn't fucking work.
No. That or the text chat doesn't.
Yeah, no, that's part of it. And
okay.
Here's what I'm scared of is that I think Google tried to do their own Hangouts plus on-air fucking live stream or whatever.
Yeah,
you could do that with it. It sucks. It sucks donkey balls, and I think they realize that. But it scares me in the same time because earlier this year or late last year, whenever it was, we had the whole issue with showing gameplay videos on YouTube, right? A lot of YouTubers were scared, people who were doing this for a living, because of content. People were getting content claim violations left and right because they were showing video game stuff. Sega's been bad at it. Nintendo's been bad at it. They'll claim it on your channel. They don't let you get any revenue from it, and they'll get revenue from it. Well, guess what? YouTube now owns Twitch.
But, here's the thing, though. I think Google might hopefully do what you say, though. You can't just integrate Twitch. You can't just put all of the rules that are precedent for YouTube. You can't just automatically, boom, okay, that's now Twitch. Because they're going to have to be two different services, in a sense. One is posting videos, one is streaming content.
I agree with you. I agree with you that makes sense on the financial business standpoint. But you got to remember, this is Google who we're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm actually a very strong advocate of Google Plus. I'm in the minority.
Yes.
What did they do? They forced it down everybody's throats. And they're still doing it. Google doesn't care. Google has money. Google, they don't give a shit. They don't.
They don't. It's true.
You know, I think it could be good, but at the same time, Google couldn't. Well, I mean, look at YouTube. How many people have bitched and bitched and bitched and bitched since Google bought YouTube?
I'm raising my hand right now.
I'm raising both of mine
because that's me, dude. They've ruined the profiles.
Do you remember YouTube back in 2008, 2009?
It was awesome, dude.
Everybody, amazing.
The layouts, you know, everybody would have a customized layout on their page. Everybody was different. You know, you could move your boxes up here and there. You know, they kind of had, you know, the old MySpace theme going on, you know, where you could change your layouts and how your sub boxes look and how all your video boxes and all that. And it was cool. It was customizable. But now they're going into the Facebook direction, and they've been going in the Facebook direction. You know, that's why MySpace is no longer really around. You know, well, it's not around. It's now a music deal. Okay, you know, that's exactly what Google is doing with YouTube. Is they're making it into the Facebook thing. Twitter is now making it kind of into that Facebook realm with logo headers and, you know, all these cover photos and stuff, just like YouTube has, just like Facebook has. So all of these companies are getting into the same, you know, layout where there's what? It's all uniform. There's no difference. No. So, am I a fan of it? No. I liked having to, you know, maybe having to pay Joe Blow $5 because he could use Photoshop better than me. You know, and I'd send him, you know, some images, and he'd put my characters down the side of my page, and it would look cool. You know, Justin Jackman, Devil Monster 7, if you're listening, thank you for that. You know, those were awesome that he did for me. And then when they took that away, I was really disappointed because that was something that was cool. You know, it was mine, it was unique. Now it's not.
Yep.
So...
Well, I just hope what they do is I hope they leave Twitch alone in most regards. It would be nice if they linked accounts. I hope they leave Twitch to just video games. If they want to use Twitch's technology, their service, put that back into Google Plus. Let people stream other stuff, but make that Google Plus oriented. Leave Twitch to just the video games. I would kind of be okay though if they linked accounts. That's fine. That's totally it would be so much easier for people to go find their favorite YouTube stars on Twitch playing video games. Because, you know, everybody has, you know, I Just Seen plays games or whatever. Or Smosh Games. I think Epic Mealtime, I think they do. I know they game something. And the other guy, you know, you got guys... Oh, you got like Tobuscus. He's a big gamer. You got Peanut Butter Gamer. You got all these other guys. You know, that main thing is gaming, and I think it would be that they all use Twitch. So I think it would be a big help to them, not only on their YouTube channels, that they would pull in maybe some of those Twitch people, but their Twitch channels could pull in some of those YouTube people. Yep. So I think it would be a big plus. However, I still hope they keep it the same, you know, with the sub boxes on both sides. I think it would be cool that if they did link accounts, that all of the people you're subscribed to on YouTube, if they have a Twitch, you're automatically subscribed to them. I think that would be cool. You know, because followers, subscribers, kind of the same deal. No, that'd be... I mean, well, so Twitch has that right now. Twitch has followers and subscribers. Well, that's what I'm saying. With the followers feed, I'm talking about how YouTube has subscribers and how Twitch has followers. And if they link the accounts, if you're subscribed to somebody on YouTube, that you're automatically following them on Twitch. Sure. I think that would be cool, and vice versa. But
if you're following a guy on Twitch and they happen to have a YouTube, you're subscribed to him. I think that would be neat.
I don't know. I think that would be cool. I don't know if it'd be a big success in integration because that's going to force people to use Google Plus, which I think would be a good thing because it's a better service than Facebook. But
I still disagree.
No, it's not.
It's so much easier. There's no circles. There's no...
Like, circles are fucking hard. Come on.
They have no end, man. It's freaking insane, man.
All right.
Getting into math physics.
Either way we look at it, I think, and I actually hope Reggie over at Nintendo of America is kicking himself in the ass right now for his E3 comments. Because streaming is a viable platform. People do enjoy it, Reggie. It puts smiles on their faces. People like streaming. People like watching people stream. It's part of gaming. It's part of now. Get over it. Give the access to the Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, it's idiotic if you don't.
You big turd.
I mean, it's just like, in Cody's words, it's just like digital distribution. It's the way of the future.
Yes, it is. All right, guys. I think we'll go ahead and we'll wrap up the podcast here. We did have one question from our good friend Joseph Wood over at the Social Nerdgasm Facebook page. He asked, "What's your favorite game of 2014?" Mine's gonna be easy because I've literally only really I've completed a couple, but Wolfenstein New Order is probably my favorite one so far.
I can't really remember off the top of my head what's come out this year and if I've played it.
I was going to say, because even if you do buy a new game, it's rare that you buy a brand new game. But when you do, you usually play it 5 years down the road.
Yeah, like The Last of Us. I mean, GTA came out last year. COD came out last year.
Yep.
I bought Battlefield 4, which came out last year. I still haven't played it.
Yep.
Hell, I still play Battlefield 3. Because it's on my PS3 downloaded. I don't feel like going and getting the disc.
What's that say right there about digital distribution?
You know, shut up. It was free, damn it. It was free. PlayStation Plus.
Diabetes.
South Park sitting there sealed with the collectible Cartman statue.
Oh, such a good game. No, that didn't come out in 2014.
Yeah, it came out in March.
Did it?
Yeah.
No. Well, okay, then that I have not completed it yet, but I did get it. I did get it on PC, and from what I've played of it so far, I love it.
Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm just going to put Sword Art Online. Let's go with that one. Hollow Fragment.
There you go. There you
played some of it. Tekken Revolution. I don't know when that came out. That came out in 2014?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go with it. Let's roll. Final Fantasy 14, did that come out in 2014? For the PS3?
No, that shit came out 2013.
Damn. Played a shit ton of that.
Came out 2014 on PS4.
Well, you know what? Let's just say I played it on PS4. Let's go with FF14.
There we go.
We'll go with that.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for the questions, Joe. Thanks for stopping by and listening to us ramble on for an hour or so here. You can check us out all on the interwebs. Check us out on Facebook in our group, Social Nerdgasm. You just hit that invite button or the join button or whatever, and we'll put you in there.
Are we still doing the website?
We're still doing the website. It's socialnerdgasm.net. I apologize.
If you want to read some old articles from April and March, have at it, people.
Have at it. We haven't updated in a little bit. Maybe we'll find some time to get around to that. And then, of course, the best place to get a hold of me is definitely on Twitter at DonRaiden, DonRaiden. I'm on the Twitters all the damn time. That's my preferred platform.
I am now as well.
Where can they find you out on Twitter, Blake?
They can find me at Blake_Social Nerdgasm. Trying to put Social Nerdgasm out there, and because it's a great community. I know this is called the Average Gamer Show. We wanted to kind of differentiate it a little bit, but yeah, You can find me on there. You can find me Blake's Game Room on Facebooks and YouTube's. So definitely hit me up there if you got any questions, collecting tips, whatever you need. Ask me. If you're looking for daily deals, ask me. I'm more than willing to help. All about helping the community. That's what I am. That's what I'm about. So.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get off here, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, We'll catch you later.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace!